Test the voice bot. Is the voice bot working? Testing the voice EYC.
I think it's here. Pretty sure it's here. Pretty sure it's here. Might be the one before this. I'll pretty much know as soon as we load in. Okay, we're in the cavern and we've come down the elevator, and I think I've taken everything from here that I want. I'll take that heart. Take the immobilizer. None of this stuff is going to survive into the next scene after we finish this fight, so... All right. That's possibly the best weapon. That's not the best outfit, however. I have the most of these. So if I need grenades, I've got them. Oh. I promised myself I wasn't going to forget, and I almost forgot. I haven't advertised yet. Three days in a row I didn't advertise. And although YouTube and Rumble did an excellent job of putting out my content to those who subscribe or follow, it doesn't help for those who don't. And when YouTube's notification system fails, it fails hard. I didn't get any of my normal notifications this morning. Granted, I was a little perturbed about outside events this morning, so that's neither here nor there. There's a couple of places that I can only advertise once, and I'm debating about switching my advertisement from the YouTube that I normally do to the Rumble. Because I don't know what traffic I'm getting from those locations. But one of the things I'm noticing on Discord is my Rumble. Advertising when I share the link. Doesn't share the thumbnail. So there is that. Maybe next time we're communicating with the development team, we can talk to them about that. All right. We have that rifle, the microgun, the sniper rifle, variety of pistols, and another rifle. Force sight, force projection, that brings in an ally, and force push. And that's my close combat weapon. Let's take a look at some powers. See if there's any powers that would be better used. I would say I can render myself invisible, but that's I think I've got the best choice. I mean, the shield is negligibly a good power. We're saving in order to pick up in the event of a crash. We want to find the bodies of our enemies here. The big bad enemies, not the piss ants. Because the big bads
Sure they had something we can use.
are the ones who have the final components that we're after.
Creature, I will give the warrior's death you seek. As you gasp your final breath, envision your civilization reduced to ashes, and your people under our subjugation. You will be nothing but a distant memory to them. Enjoy ripping you to shreds. Your ego grows, and yet you remain the same pathetic creature we first encountered.
I think I still have a friendly duplicate working. Oh yeah, there's something up here. I was supposed to pick up.
Have lived long enough.
There it is.
Switching to a new target.
Oh, you're the real one.
could have learned so much from them had they simply been more reasonable.
All right, now we find out. New items. This one hell of a firearm. It's not a high fire rate, but look at that damage. It's a decent fire rate. And armor that's better than the Mandalorian armor. It's crazy that it's better than the Mandalorian armor. And I mean, it's like way better. But I just like the look of the Mandalorian armor. Gonna throw down that next save. We'll put it on here. Nice scope, too.
What have we done, Nasjoka? What have we unleashed? If they choose to invade, the consequences will be catastrophic. They remain concealed in the unknown regions for now, for a purpose we do not yet comprehend. We have ample time to rebuild an empire in this galaxy, to challenge them. We have little room for error. If complications arise, we must have the Virgins scatter on standby. Efforts to gather the artifacts must begin immediately.
Now, one thing I did discover in last week's episode when the game crashed, or the stream crashed and you guys weren't there for it, I cannot build the armillary on the Falcon.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
It says I can. Right there. But I can't. So we are going to go back to Coruscant. I wonder if I could have gotten into their ship.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
See if the ship is still there if I land. Should be, because I didn't go anywhere. Yes, I know, it's extremely cold. Inaccessible. Bloody shame, that.
I have things for you.
She has things for me. I has things too. I has so many things I need to access my cargo hold. That's just cool looking. Sometimes you're carrying way too much aid items. That's probably better. Probably still carrying more weight than I need to. Do I really need to carry this? Can drop the microgun. And the peacemaker. That way I've got a couple of long weapons. A moderate weapon and a pistol, right? That's a good balance. I think that's a fair balance of weaponry.
About time we got out of there. Orbital pattern locked in.
There's Coruscant.
Small jump. Nice work.
Material space. Maintain your current course whilst we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Go ahead and land. Gonna light you up!
Now this is the part where we decide on the future.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
You're not going with me. You can stay.
So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating. That's not what I mean, but I love you, too. Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is. I really turned you into a true believer, didn't I? Oh, what have I done? All right, let's get back to it. One more jump into the unknown.
We're supposed to talk to all of our friends.
A moment, Captain. It appears Constellation's current mission is at its end. It is customary to offer congratulatory statements. Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely.
Thanks for the words of encouragement.
I am told that is the best way to deliver potentially upsetting news. If we do not see each other again, goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
It's a beautiful boat. All right, that's one team member down.
We're so close. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter. It could be both. One can't happen without the other, right? What's the point of all of this if one of us doesn't remember to actually, do the science part? Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in. Maybe one day. For now, I think I'm better off letting Vladimir have that headache. Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
She's a sweetie.
The artifacts are all gathered. We've done it. There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud. Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, who? Thank you for that. But I'd be lying to myself if I didn't admit it was a part of me. And I have no desire to find out who I am without it. Goodbye, my friend. If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
Tip your ear for a moment? It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
Yes, she has.
Caught the measure of me right. Worse ways to retire for an ex-Crimson fleet. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning.
Okay.
Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow. That will be one for the slates. A barbell in each hand when you first walk through those doors. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Finally, these new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out. I suppose we can do that. Classic. Look, if this is it, are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side.
There's still somebody here.
Vasco, quick. Top 3 one-liner moments.
Yes, Barrett. Number 3. You want it.
Do you have a second, friend? I've thought about
Hello
it,
RP and all in chat.
Mage,
as
welcome
much as
aboard.
I would love to see the unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it. I'm not coming with that.
Wait, you're not?
I know I should be excited, but I can't stop thinking about the fact that the Keeper knew about the Unity but chose to keep it hidden. I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger.
Starfield with the Star Wars mod.
My dad pushing objects around with gravity powers. Now that would be something to see. Take care of yourself, okay? In the next universe. I'm gonna miss these chats of ours.
I don't think I said 3 words to him the entire time. Now, it hasn't checked off the box for the optional on this. Which kind of annoys me. Because the only other member of Constellation is dead.
Working at the distribution center can be tiring.
Andresia's on the ship. Forgot about that. Andresia's on the ship, and she doesn't come to the lodge when she's assigned to the ship. We gotta go see the ship service technician. Because although the Falcon is an incredible ship, it does not allow me to build the armillary in it.
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Federation kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Sure, how about it? Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Let's take ND5 into the unknown.
Nice razor leaf.
Thanks, Mage. Done a few little modifications. No telling where Angie is. There she is.
Our journey seems to be coming to an end. So, the Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place. I do not know if I would say the same. More that I accept it. I'm ready. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do? I do too. But the emissary makes me doubtful. They are both the person we lost and someone else entirely. If we do not see each other again, then this is goodbye. I am proud that I was present for this journey. If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
First, I want to look at my... See, it didn't check it off just by talking to her.
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Aseles creature is the right way to do it?
No.
I can understand that line of thinking, but even when talking about a species like the Terramorph, this decision means the Terramorphs will remain a threat for years to come, if not longer. And that is assuming it works at all. I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk. I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon.
That's
Well,
exactly
it's good
why
to know that this
the
particular
rebels were
threat
told
is
about it.
behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
Hey, Raphael.
It's nice to see you.
You're going on a trip you'll never imagine. Oh, so's Amelia Earhart, for that matter. She must be upstairs.
Stopping by for a tune
No,
back,
there
Captain?
she is.
Oh, what's shaking, Bacon? Sounds swell to me, Captain. Oh, I know plenty. If she's anything like me, her favorite color's red, she doesn't like coffee, and she prefers her hair short. I'm just pulling your leg, Captain. Amelia Earhart was a famous pilot from the United States. She was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. It's a real shame about what happened to her. You know the story of her death, don't you? I bet Amelia would be just tickled to hear that pilots still learn her story, even though she's been gone for so long. I actually think it's a real shame her death got so much attention. She had an inspiring life, too. Most people don't give her enough credit for it. But I guess that's what happens when your disappearance turns into one of history's greatest mysteries.
Yeah, it definitely would be.
gosh, I hope so. She left behind some big shoes to fill.
Well, you've got big feet.
Recruit her and you get a bonus pilot.
Well, yeah, that's why she's on the ship.
I'd love to chat again sometime.
You've prevented the Yuzhan Vong invasion, but something still lurks in the unknown regions. It is in your best interest to stay in this timeline. To prevent this threat from destroying your galaxy. Once you power up your hyperdrive, you'll jump to the world between worlds and reset this timeline. You'll find that the Yuzhan Vong in the new timeline are different. One would describe them as vanilla. Simply remove the artifacts from here to prevent that from happening. Okay. I cannot complete Dear Sister because of the ever-present Starfield
The shadows
bug.
are amazed.
Welcome aboard, Cosmo. Percival, that's to get a Radiant quest. I say we jump and see what's on the other side of the world between worlds. And before we go, we of course save. I don't think I ever picked up the ship from doing Walter's quest. If I did, I never used it.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Not the craft drive. Get it working.
You folks bore me. And the razor leaf went to plaid.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity. Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least not this you. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place, the Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret? That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind. Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream.
Okay.
Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time. Your lover, Sarah Morgan, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom, more children are born who want to be explorers. Sharing Crix's legacy with the Crimson Fleet turns the Pirate Confederation from a mere scourge to a full-blown threat to other factions.
Yeah, that was kind of a mistake, wasn't it? It wasn't entirely my fault. They were going to arrest me for doing what they told me to do.
By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary, the path to the Unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn. Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Free Star Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase. The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars.
Well, that's good.
The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows. Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Definitely one of the cooler moments in any game. Really enjoy those moments. And we actually have to watch a certain amount of credits before I can escape out. It'll give me a button prompt when I can. And one of the coolest things about continuing on the game is this will drop you into the character creation interface if you want it to. And there it is. You can have any hair you want. But if you're going back to the same character, obviously you need to have the same hair. Okay, you can be thin. It's very sensitive. That's too thin. You can be heavy. You can be muscular. Or you can be somewhere in between. I want to be somewhere between thin and muscular in the middle. Come on, let me have just a little slight. I'm trying to get into the middle here. It is just very sensitive. I wonder if I can take over with the mouse. I can. Because thin is too small. Muscular is too big. Right there looks happy to me. I think body type 1 is the male. That's the more masculine walk. Okay, so now we have the option of changing our background. There were 3 quasi-religious groups. You could be raised enlightened, which was the non-religious, the people who believed in science. I don't think I believe in science anymore. I never did find the House of the Enlightened cache, so that doesn't change anything. And even though I was raised on Nar Shaddaa, I wasn't raised on this Nar Shaddaa. But I'm going to leave that as Nar Shaddaa native because it shouldn't be that different. And I'm going to leave the annoying fan because the annoying fan, even if he's technically the fan of the me who came from this universe, who should have disappeared when I appeared, he's not going to know the difference between me and the other me. But as you can see, you can change all of these things every time you go through the space doorway. The world between worlds, or the Unity in Starfield. Okay, so we're finished here. Yes, we're still Giravin. A traveler, that's what you've become, a being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew. In this timeline and countless others, you remember all you have learned. Your possessions and everyone you knew have been left behind. Explore this new timeline and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the world between worlds. Remember to save and restart the game after seeing this message. So, we now have our own Starborn or Yuzhan Vong ship. That we can decorate, which is nice. So now, do as they say. Save the game. We quit the game. There'll be a brief black screen. While I restart. And that's a function of the mods. You save and restart so that the mods tabulator file gets all of your selections built in. Now, in my case, I made one change. I changed my background from enlightened to ministry. But you could make several changes. You could change what you look like entirely. You could change your sex. You could change your all of your physical appearance. You could change all of your backgrounds. And doing that would, of course, put you in a position of needing an entire log file to be rewritten and then re-uploaded. Using your old log file would not work at that point. That's pretty cool. We don't have any materials, of course, but you can do standard decorating on board.
Best viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, D7673HRD.
That's Kessel. Argos extractors. Go to the lodge.
Look alive! Unidentified ship. We're going to attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply. All right, we're done. You're cleared to land at the Imperial Core.
Restricted mining site.
shit. So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, you know what? We'll figure it out. I'm sure you can find something you like.
All right, he does have standard ships in stock, including that TIE fighter. I only have 72,000 credits, so I'm going to have to start stealing ships in order to make purchases, but that's okay. I'm going to buy that because it's only 4,700. Oh, nah, he has 4,700. I have 140.
Good and happy Friday, Rob and Chad.
Good and happy Friday, Marty.
Unprovoked attack on a Galactic Empire research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting the new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment Sith loyalists breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while, so was shooting a blaster.
I read all about Coruscant. So cool. Is it true the air taxis get into blaster fights with local crime lords? Or that 95% of Coruscant's population lives below topside? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's month 3, week 2, day 1, by the way. My parents took me to Dantu Town last year, and it kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no. And I will certainly mark month 3, week 2, day 1 on my galactic standard calendar. Dantu Town is filled with the stench of rebels. You will not have that problem here on Coruscant.
The Rebel Alliance? Don't even get me started on those scum.
Little unfair, don't you think? Rebel agents helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by raiders near Quad. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
Be careful now. Just because you're today's hero does not mean you can sympathize with those traitors. All personnel, even including you two, will still have to go through the security checkpoint. As for you, Helena, you are not permitted to enter until I say so. We have much to discuss together about your new position in the Imperial Army. If you'll excuse me. I'm really rather busy.
May I help you?
Nope. I'm just skipping your scanner. Oh yeah, I don't look suspicious at all. Not at all. No, nothing suspicious about that outfit. Do I have any clothing? No, I don't. I have a Reuben, though. Somebody upstairs likes me. I'm definitely going to have to start stealing ships.
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still. This appears to be the miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
Well, I'm going to have to think about this for a second. If I skip the main quest, I've never skipped the main quest on a New Game Plus. I don't know what we'll do. So?
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusion? Breathed in too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear her out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if she's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it. So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
I think we're past the point of doubting, Walter.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them. And if what you've told us about the Starborn is to be believed, we'll need all the help we can get. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others. I hope that other Sarah of yours knows you're safe. Now let's get those artifacts.
Okay, so I've been given a tempered vibroblade.
Even the trace physiological and neurological readings I'm able to pick up from you are unprecedented. You really are something.
A cutter and a tempered vibroblade. I would have liked to have been given clothing. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if my, oh yeah, it's the standard, suit, so I have the stupidly strong Starborn suit. So first, until I get this suit that I really want, we'll wear that. But we're going to take a short break. I'm going to use the restroom while you guys go get yourself a drink. Grab a snack, use the restroom yourself. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Alright, everybody, I'm back. I hope everybody had the opportunity to grab yourself a snack, run to the restroom, get a drink,
Scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees. Sounds upset. Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Good for you. She will too. She'll leave for good. Her and Tony.
A diplomatic visa?
Trying to do any
You got to
fancy
be
tricks
kidding
in
me.
Imperial space,
Envoys haven't
Violet.
needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir, and that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum Article 2.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
I just enforced them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Oh, no. Are you saying you don't drink 10 cups a day? And if so, it's fine. Your imperfections only humanize you.
I'm a Twi'lek.
It's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. Good point. I'll start working on it right away, as soon as I learn how to sew. Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. Do you have an academy where fans can practice groveling at your feet? If not, I can start one. You won't be disappointed.
Nice night, huh?
How can I be of service? Oh, great. Yes! How close should I follow you? 2 meters behind? 1 meter? Less than 1 meter? I just want to make sure you've got enough space. Emotionally. Oh, wow. If you insist, I'll try not to faint.
Let me see what ships I have.
I can't place the manufacturer of your ship. I'm just gonna write down custom. Sure, have at it.
Okay, I do have the Frontier. Because this ship is cold and sterile. But it does allow 5 crew. Now, it does not have a very strong weapon system. I mean, overall. If you look, you've got lasers, ballistic weapons, and missiles on the Frontier. You've got basically the same laser power and then torpedoes on this.
Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem.
25,000 credits.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
25,000 credits for a speeder. 4,700 for an advanced TIE fighter. I forget how to zoom in. There has to be a zoom in. But I can definitely afford this. Why is it giving me the option to sell it? I think it's giving me the option to sell the individual systems. That's funny.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
But yeah, almost 5,000. It would be half my credits. We'll wait till we have some more credits. What the heck is the adoring fan even wearing? What have you got on? It's kind of bizarre. But for now, he's my partner in crime because I want the enemies to have something else to shoot at. So, shooting an enemy ship. Caused me to get shot at by the Imperial forces.
Unregistered starship we're detecting. Well, it's what we're not detecting that's an issue. What's powering that thing? You know what? Just hold still while we do the contraband check. Scan complete. You are clear to land at the Imperial core. Please enjoy your visit to Coruscant.
No thanks. I tried to do you guys a favor by taking out the X-Wing, and you thought it was nice to engage me. Oh, well, I'm here. Let me look into all these lockers and see if he left any clothes laying around. Out of all of the times that I want clothing laying around, any kind of clothing laying around, and of course, this is the time that we're getting nothing laying around. Although I don't think... Oh, pod racing poster. I don't remember ever seeing that up here before. I don't specifically remember there ever being a uniform or anything laying around up here, but it would have been nice if there was like a jumpsuit or something up here. And technically, any one of these bundled packages could have had one.
If it isn't the woman I'm supposed to know from another side, that was some meeting to listen in on. Starborn, are you? Cast yourself among the lot, then? And oddly helpful for all this talk of starborn deadliness. Tried crossing all the T's with the information you unloaded to Sarah and the others. I've got good news and bad. Good news is the eyes found what you're looking for. Bad news is they're not in the places you said they'd be. By last time, you mean your last time, right? Thinking if it's really a multiverse, then maybe the artifacts aren't always in the same spots.
Mm-hmm. That would make sense. Because...
I'll need to take your word on that, Starborn. Here's the data. Managed to find a planet that might have one of those temples you talked about as well. Can probably find more temples if I have enough time to cross-reference. Come back when you've given the first one the thorough comb.
So we're skipping the main story, sort of. Because we already know what the artifacts are. But we're still going to get most of them. Well, they just jumped me. An abandoned cryolab. Why would there be an artifact at a cryolab?
What a view! I could stay here forever. That is, until you left. Then this place is dead to me.
Yes, I know. It's cold out. Low gravity. More water. That's another thing that's kind of upsetting. They give me that great weaponry. I don't get to take it with me. Actually,
Your powers. Where the hell are you?
no. All right.
I like to think of myself, for you, there's no burden I won't carry.
Yeah, right now I want to see. Yeah, you're wearing. Nothing. Okay. You're going to put this on. You gotta put this on. And you gotta put this on.
Back to work then.
Oh, the advanced Dark Trooper armor. Look at that. That's definitely better than I gave the Adoring Fan. All right.
You are the greatest. I hope you don't mind. I've been labeling your items for historical purposes.
Yeah, you're about to get an upgrade to your spacesuit. Because that is better than that. Although that looks good. I might actually put somebody into that. If I start traveling with Andresia, she might wear that. But you're also going to be carrying all this stuff because this stuff's heavy.
Being part of your crew is just the best.
I know it is. How could you not love being part of my crew? Oh, there's a bunch of them ahead of us, huh?
What's next on the agenda? Saving the world? Digging in?
Yes, I know. Retrieve waiting followers.
Powers of yours never were made. If they ever
No, you don't have to wait here anymore.
I am the moth to your flame, following your lead.
Wow, this guy's got 3 sets of armor with him?
What? Where?
I'm still trying to go that way, which I think is going to be this way. Where did the annoying fan go? I know I didn't tell him to stay anywhere.
I'd be scared to fight me too.
Yeah, you keep running. Quit your hiding! Time to get back to bed.
I think the one running up there. No, that's not annoying fan. Annoying fan's just missing right now.
I know someone's there.
I think that's the annoying fan shooting somebody. That's hilarious. The annoying fan's actually doing his job. Question is, how is he doing his job? Wrong. I can't get through that way. Can't get around that way. So I have to do the vent crawl to get there. Okay, that's not a separate room. Brought this up before, but Shannon doesn't seem to grasp the situation. If we don't do something, the system connectors for the cryogenic projects, there's a minor failure. We could have facility-wide issues. I know you understand this problem, but I want to remind you that the exterior environment changes are potentially exacerbating the situation. We can't control those factors. Please talk to Shannon. As much as I enjoy working with you, I don't want to be trapped in this ice tomb forever. Thanks, Charlie. Well, I'm sorry you're tired of it, but I have to find my way through this maze. And my only way through so far seems to be blocked. And now the adoring fan is down here with me. And I am not getting an indicator to tell me to go forward, which is always helpful. How do we go? Sometimes there's a terminal. Let's look for a terminal. That terminal doesn't open, so there's nothing I can do with that. That didn't help. There's a guy right the other side of that wall that I can't get to. How do I get us further?
Hello, peeps. Smiley face.
Benny, welcome aboard. I don't think I've been in here. Or have I? No, I haven't, because this leads further in. Look at the value of this stuff. The assassins. Gotta take everything that's got value.
This is a Star Wars game. So it must be about weird out-of-control experiments and such.
It's a Starfield mod that is a Star Wars game. So yes. That would go there. And then this would go here. For a minute, I thought that said autistic manifold.
Is this another training regimen of yours?
Where are you, my little friend?
It really doesn't matter what fancy machine. Trading random trinkets with you is a long-standing dream of mine.
Good, because you're going to carry more of my stuff. The heaviest of my stuff.
Hello, Rob.
Zero, welcome aboard.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, that weighs 4.5. That weighs 7.5. I'm gonna hold on to that. I might
Hope
want
you're
it.
having a good day, Rob. A bit mentally exhausted myself.
I'm sorry you're mentally exhausted. I am having a good day, thank you. I don't have enough keys to eliminate unused keys. Let's try it anyway. I'm terrible at these because I've got, well, just a touch of dyslexia, and it affects my ability to do these. Alright, if I do these two, I'll need a 1. That was a lot of keys for a single. This does not fit here. But this also does not fit here. Son of a gun. I think that's a key that doesn't fit. That one goes there. I don't have the right keys for this. I obviously used the keys incorrectly. This should fit somewhere then. Let's try that out. This still doesn't fit anywhere. That fits there. That doesn't fit there. Okay, if that fits there. Scoundrel flannel. But how do I get further? I thought this was going to lead me to where I'm going, and it doesn't.
Don't try to overdo it. I know you can, because you can do anything. But it's good to make your subordinates feel useful.
So now we're back to being stuck. We found our way to a location. Oh, I haven't been through this door. Does seem to go down. You probably should have gone ahead and yelled for help.
I heard something. Or perhaps I'm hearing things?
No grenades, huh? Haven't found a grenade yet. They're shooting at you, dude. I thought that was my buddy. Chocolate Labs. I love that. Yeah, I'm already going overweight again. I think I have to go. Through the other stairwell. To get down where I'm going. I think I have to go through this side. Okay, that's locked. Yeah, I'm encumbered again.
I'm not sure what you were trying to hit, but I apologize for getting in your way.
Yeah, well, don't get in my way then. That's interesting that this doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
Are you hungry? We cooked protein.
Huh?
Are you hungry? We cooked protein. We can't eat all the protein.
Well, after stream. I don't need to go up, though. I need to go down. This is a maze. And I need to go left, but... left has not really been an option. Here we go.
Rob, there was another vent back in a previous room that you didn't go into.
I can't go through every vent, Zero. Anything that's a half-size vent is locked to me.
Okay.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken.
And maybe that vent that I just found is the shortcut out. Contraband. Not a good idea for me to take that with my current ship. I don't know how to get to the Wolf's Lair, which is... But man, that value. I gotta try it. Alright, so I got the project data. But I can't get out this way. That kind of blows. That means we have to go the long way out.
I try to keep. Consider me your pack mule. What
Right.
sound does a mule make? I'll practice it night and day. Off we go to another adventure.
Yeah, I was worried that he'd run out of the ability to carry my shit. Is that staircase frozen in, or does it... Yeah, it is. This is the way we're going. Looks like we came in through here. Follow the trail of corpses, right? Come in from up on that walk up here. Quite possibly. No, this... I feel like we came in from above. Get out of the way, corpse. I hate when it won't give me the path. Come on, I know that... It shouldn't be so difficult to figure out. The lock. That has +5 carry capacity. Not that 5 carry capacity is going to help me much right now. Because I know I'm more than 5 over my carry capacity. I need to figure out my way. How did I get to here? Was it here? I think it was. Yep, I remember that elevator shaft. I almost dropped down it. Then in here. I came through here. sure I was up here, yeah. My adoring fan somehow got upstairs. Killed somebody. And then was like, oh, I'm not supposed to be up here. Yes, I know it's extremely cold. Ship's over there. And I can't fast travel to the ship because I'm overweight.
Gotta take mom to get a new car battery. Catch you later, Rob.
All right, Zero.
Have a great day, everyone.
Be safe. That does a lot of damage. That does 125. That does 496. I think I'm going to switch bladed weapons. And I think I'm going to switch the A300s. Look at that. Although this one's faster firing. That's why this one fires a lot faster. That's why its damage is less. The mechanics attire just looks interesting. And none of that's got any weight.
Whenever I'm lost, gladly, I'll do my best to preserve every item. Let me know if you want to talk some more.
All right. That's worth 700,000. So now I need to find where Wolf is. I also can't go to Mandalore right now, can I? Yeah, it's gonna be way out here. I don't remember what. In Starfield, where is Wolf located? Let me see if I can get an idea. Okay, it's to the right of Coruscant, or Alpha Centauri. So let me get a good look. Now I have a good idea of where it should be. I believe Lone. It's either this one or this one. So what we can do is save and take a jump. Wendell is much more likely, I think. Yeah, Wendell seems more likely. So what we'll do is we'll save. And then we're going to take the jump. And hope that we're right.
Hello. This is Mrs. Whitmore's 6th grade class. Class, thank you. The school district is supposed to do maintenance on the ships, but our grav drive's cracked and leaking helium-3. The ship can't jump right now. What's helium-3? Helium-3 is a stable isotope of helium that is used as fuel for grav drives, Tashi. What's a grav drive? You know what a grav drive is. Or you should. You wrote a paper on it.
I'm not sure Billy does know what a grav drive is.
Class, please, talk quietly amongst yourselves. This is important. Do you have any extra ship parts? Understood.
I want to go to the wolf den. Which in this case is called Port Haven. To sell my contraband without getting arrested for it.
How about my foot up your ass?
Stay calm, civilian.
That a big enough scoop for you?
Welcome to the Trade Authority. Our stock may not be as vast as Coruscant or Sidonia, but... And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the dead, it is a pleasure to make... By all means.
It's only 27,000, but that's 27,000 I didn't have yesterday. That cybernetic bounty hunter armor being worth 0 is kind of a letdown. Barely touching this guy's credits. But that's okay because he is filling my pockets. And emptying my hold. Oh, wait. What do I need? I need 2.5 kilovolt. .5 kilovolt and 3.5 kilovolt.
It's always a great day here in outer space.
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Hold.
And I'm up to 65,000.
I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you.
What do you have for sale?
We'll do... Whoa! Now that is a ship!
Everybody says the same thing. Now we know where to sell the contraband. That's Sirius. I don't need to go to Sirius.
Sup MR Jackalope.
Mr. Diz has the hardest working man in South Africa. My hull is seriously damaged. I need some ship parts.
Places like this may look
I'm good RP. I've been lazy lately just playing games.
Diamonds in the rough, like you.
Ooh, there's a bonus resource here. Hey, everybody needs a break from time to time. Especially when you do as much as you do.
I don't do that much RP.
Yeah, that's what you say. But then I look at the work that you show me, and you do a lot.
A couple of months back I did constantly work on designs, but the last month or more, I've been really slacking.
Like I said, with the amount of work you were doing, taking a break.
Right now I'm going to load up 76.
Not only makes sense, it's good for your physical and mental health. Another autistic manifold.
Yes, I agree. It can quickly become draining.
Yeah, you have to not let it drain you of your will to do things.
fear. I instill fear in my enemies. I am the destroyer of worlds. I know the power of the dark side. I am the fire of hate.
I forgot that the bad guys can be waiting for you here. It's been such a long time since I've had to search for artifacts. But what I need to do now is go get some ship parts and fix my ship. Or go to a starport and fix my ship.
Sound good? Always a pleasure to meet new potential customers. Interested in the finest the Trade Authority has to offer? Oh. Well, why didn't you say so?
They don't have any ship parts. Let's go fix up our ship. good point in the stream to do it because we're just about at that time.
So, this ship of yours, does it take standard, I can't place the Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Okay, and
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I definitely have the money on hand now for purchasing this.
Sure, have at it.
What's the cargo capacity of... It's deceptively large. 56,000. This has a shielded cargo capacity, however, of 150. But we're going to make this our home ship. We're a crew of 2. It's got a huge shielded cargo capacity. And now that we have a shielded cargo capacity, we can afford to take contraband, but we're still going to try and take it, because shielded only means you've got a chance to survive jumping into a place where they're going to scan you. Look at that. He wants to get in frame. All right. I want to thank everybody for coming along for the up to 4 hours that you've been here with me. I hope everybody had a good time with Star Wars Genesis because I certainly enjoy bringing it to you. I will be back tomorrow with Knights of Honor. I hope to see everybody there. Until then, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody has a good time. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.
Take care, RP.